So I want to talk about the 5 illusions of manhood, which to me are probably the most important chapter in the book. Because I say these 5 illusions cause the overwhelming majority of pain and suffering in a man's life. These 5 illusions. Now, the question becomes, how do we get caught or pulled into these illusions? Well, remember what I talked about the subconscious mind and us just taking in input and then it's like putting it on the recorder? Well, that's where the illusions exist. They're in our subconscious mind, and we picked it up somewhere, and we're acting out on these things, and we're just completely unconscious of it. So I want to share the 5 illusions, I say, that cause the overwhelming majority of pain in a man's life. Illusion number 1. And Paul, you kind of mentioned it earlier about feelings. And I say the number 1 illusion that we have as men is that to be a man, you must be non-emotional and disconnected. That is the number 1 illusion, I say, in our society. That to be a man, you must be non-emotional and disconnected. Now, where in the world did we get this idea that as men, we aren't supposed to feel? Where did we learn that?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Think about it. When you were small, if you started to cry, what happened? Boy, I'll give you something to cry about. Right? And yeah, because you're not supposed to cry. But guess what happens? We talk about not supposed to cry because as men, that's like the ultimate sign of weakness. But think about this. When you watch television, or actually, no, don't even think about television. Think about yourself. When you're walking around town, how often do you smile?
I smile all the time. People think I'm on drugs.
All the time.
But I want you to think about this. Now, when you watch television, what do you normally see with men? You see this rigid heart in control. We aren't supposed to be joyful. Think about it. Because people look at me and they wonder what I've been smoking. And you know, the sad part about it is, most people, men, think, first of all, they think I'm gay. Because for whatever reason, there's an association.
Boys that don't smile. So.
But my point is, why is it so difficult for men to express whatever they feel? Be it joy, be it anger, be it sadness, be it fear. Why is it so difficult for us to do that? Because I say that emotions are simply energy in motion. It's your soul's way of communicating with you what's going on. And when we start repressing and suppressing that energy, we stop being authentic, first of all, but then we start shutting off the true essence of who we are. So that first illusion, that to be a man, you must be non-emotional and disconnected, I guarantee you, is the foundation of the majority of pain and suffering.